Bash here today, and we are celebrating as one of our favorite, you all are already awakened, I tell you, as one of our favorite morning wake-up calls marks its 15th year on television. Joining in this salute are the hosts of the hour, Joan Lunden and Charlie Gibson. But on this show, they're answering the questions and not asking them as we turn the cameras around to take a look at some memorable moments from Good Morning America, including Joan Lunden's frequent visits from the stork.
You have a gorgeous, healthy, big, third girl.
David Hartman's farewell.
Thank you, each of you, for welcoming me into your homes.
Charlie Gibson's first day on the job.
Charlie.
Thank you. I have for you a broken alarm clock. I'll give that to you later.
And on the Hollywood beat, we'll see showbiz legends in rare interviews.
I never went to football games or proms or any of that gradual growing up thing.
Later in the show, Joan and Charlie will take us on an exclusive tour of the Good Morning America set.
Now you tell me, where does the smoke go?
There's a window around the entire thing.
There's no chimney.
Please welcome Joan Lunden and Charlie Gibson! You all must be grateful for the wake-ups every morning, I tell you. You're very happy.
We're just a cheap alarm clock, that's all. We're saving them all $10. But thank you for keeping that going as long as it took me to button my coat. So that
It's quite all right. You know what? I often wonder, though, sitting there watching you all do what you do every day and interviewing some of Hollywood's greatest, biggest, all-time legends of the world.
She really lays it on thick.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, was there a time when you were ever intimidated?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
About 30 seconds ago.
No, when I first went to that program, I had mornings where I'd walk over. I can remember Mary Tyler Moore one morning. I mean, we all grew up watching Mary Tyler Moore on television.
Yep.
I walk over and she says, I watch you every morning. I said, you do?
I know. I know.
And you were completely intimidated by the stars when you first
She's
came in.
awfully young if she grew up watching Mary Tyler Moore on television. I grew up watching Howdy Doody and Pinky Lee, but that's another story.
I think all women in television, I think that's a thing we all had. I mean, I wanted to move to Minneapolis for the longest time, Joan, because I thought Mary worked at a station there, and it would be really nice to work there with Mary Tyler Moore and Mr. Grant and all the guys.
You want to work for Ted Baxter, right?
Yeah. Were you intimidated at first, Charlie?
Tell the truth.
No, honestly not. Although I was absolutely mystified at how to interview some people. I came out of the ABC News department, and talking to people who made a movie or who had made a record or something, I had no idea how to approach them.
How did they pick you for that job after David left? I mean, how did they come about to tell you were going to do it?
They put a bunch of names in a hat, and they pulled. First one out was 6 7/8, and they knew that was just the size of the hat, and then I was the second name. I don't know. Honestly, there was a. Boy, this goes back a long time. There was. You know, they had to come up with a name. The second question that you get when you're announcing that somebody is retired or leaving is who's going to take his place.
Right.
And so they.
Were you curious about that too, Joan?